we could fly.
Welcome to this new season of the Have a Cup of Johanny podcast. So I want to title this new season that I'm embarking on with I'm growing. So this is going to be the season of growth. And that's what I'm going to share with you throughout the season. So I thank you for coming over here and sitting with me. And I hope you enjoy. Hello, everyone. So on today's episode of Have a Cup of Johanny, we're going to talk a little bit about Cardi B and that mic situation. That cringe. I know. Are you ready? All right, let's get it. So if you don't know what happened, let me start the episode by explaining this to you. Let me get comfortable in my chair. So Cardi was at a concert. I don't know where it was, the location or whatnot. She was at a concert, and there was this audience member up front who threw their drink at Cardi. And Cardi then looked in that direction and she got pissed. You can tell. And next thing you know, she was aiming that mic and that mic went woof and she hit someone. Not the person that threw their drink at her, but somebody else. I know, right? Which makes it so much more worse, if that is even a thing that you can say. And here's the thing. When I saw that, it reminded me of something that Sergeant Major told me a while back. And that is, I used to be super angry. And this is something that I told my folks not too long ago. I used to be really, really angry. And it wasn't until somebody sent me to the pilot program of the Master Resiliency Training in the Army, and then I started having therapy sessions that I have been able to work through that anger, those issues, and identify the source, and that has really helped me to come to terms with the why, which has really alleviated my reactions quite a lot, dramatically so. And so what this person told me while I was still a very angry individual was that he was like, when you allow them to have that power over you, where they get the best of you, you have just allowed them to win. He explained to me. And I'm assuming that he also saw how angry I was and how reactive I was at the time. And that was how he was trying to coach me out of that. Thankfully, another leader of mine, she sent me to this course, and she kind of like took actions in her own hands and helped me out quite a lot, because through the course, I was able to find skills to mitigate being so reactive like that to other people. So when I saw this from Cardi, it really reminded me of that really angry, unhealed version of me that was super reactive to everything and everyone, and who really thought that everything that was happening to me was because people were spiteful, because people hated me, and because people wanted to see me fail. Like, the way that I saw it was like it was me against the world. Oh, that's a Tupac song. I really did feel that way. Whenever I walked outside of my home, I felt like I was at war. I felt like putting on my uniform was like armor. And because of that, I was quickly to defend myself and react in whatever form I could. Most of the time was through harsh words and some physically. And now I know that that was because I was hurt. I was living under stress, and I didn't understand how to center myself and find that peace within, so that way I wouldn't be reactive. That's one. And I wasn't able to understand that how other people reacted to me was really nothing to do about me, but more to do with them. And when I was able to take myself out of the equation and work on myself separately from others' trauma, then that's when really started to understand that. And that's when little by little my reactions became less and less and less, and I became less triggered. Are you ready to embark on a captivating journey of resilience and revelation? Get ready to immerse yourself in the extraordinary world of Isla Delgado, a 9-year-old girl who has experienced more than her fair share of trauma. Isla's life takes a dramatic turn when she's forced to live with her dad and his new wife for 6 months. Her anxiety intensifies as she becomes convinced that her stepmom is an evil witch. But Isla is determined to protect herself and expose her stepmom's true nature. As the gripping story unfolds, Isla discovers that things aren't always as they seem. People are saying, while the alarming trend of attempting to ban books continues in the United States, this book is a fantastic reminder of the power that books have. A child will read this story and feel seen, heard, and hopefully feel some peace. For children of the appropriate age, this book provides the opportunity for a wonderful exercise in empathy. The message of this story is truly something a lot of children out there, and even some adults, might need to hear. Join Isla on a transformative journey of self-discovery, where she learns that even the most traumatic experiences can be triumphantly overcome with the power of love and understanding. Mrs. Frenchie's Evil Ring is available everywhere books are sold. And that's what I would say to Cardi if I got to talk to her. I will give her the same message that that person gave to me, and that will be, don't let them win. Don't let them dictate how you will react. you know Take control of your emotions. Let your emotions be what you want them to be, not what somebody else wants them to be, because then you would have lost and they would have won. And now this person here has her 15 minutes of fame. Here she is involved in another celebrity drama, right? And 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 now the other person that Cardi unintentionally hit when she threw her mic, now she's suing Cardi. So now here we are now. You have one person that is being getting some fame, right, on the back of Cardi's anger. And then here's another one that could potentially get some of Cardi's hard-earned money. Once again, she's getting that on the back of Cardi's anger. So when you think about it, trauma can be like this silent puppeteer dictating our responses in ways that really don't serve our best interests. So it is so crucial that we work through our trauma and kind of like allow ourselves to heal and to grow, so we don't have those triggering moments where others can exploit our reactions and our triggers against us. And so if you look at it this way, you can tell that really Cardi here is being manipulated by others. That was really like my first thought. It was like, these people know that she hasn't healed, that she still has some triggers, that she still has some anger issues, and they really are manipulating her to have a gain, to her detriment, to gain something out of her to her detriment. And it's not really about blaming her or blaming the other people, but really like taking ownership of all the shit that we have gone through, and the trauma, the scars, everything that is there that we are still not healing. So this is not about placing blame on anyone really, but of taking ownership. taking ownership, because once we become adults, everything that is in us physically, mentally, is for us to deal with one way or another. So people take this as an opportunity really to reflect on how we react. And I think that's when I started to make strides, when I started to like come out of that mentality that I was in, and able to see my reactions, and able to understand why I was having those reactions, and then validating the pain and the trauma that were there, and then just taking ownership to not let that define me, and refusing for others, because others will try you, will try to get that reaction of you, but denying them from being able to manipulate your emotions and your past trauma. Get in control, and be in control, because I think Oprah said, like, turn your wounds into wisdom. And I think this is what I'm trying to do here, and I wish Cardi will do it as well, so that way we can channel them into something positive, a learning experience, and evolving from that into a better version of ourselves. I know I went really deep on this one, folks. I don't know how that turned out. I was really trying to like talk about the celebrity drama and stuff like that, and it took a turn for something like really deep. But I hope you learned something from this. I hope that if you do have something like that that triggers you, that you find a way to look within, heal from it, get some professional help, so that way that person can help you heal from it. So you don't let that experience have control over you. But most importantly, you don't let others use that against you. That's the whole gist of this. Okay, so let's learn from Cardi, learn from me and my reactive behavior. And I hope to see you next week. As you know, is a new episode every Wednesday. So come and check me out. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any recommendations for me, you can email at joa@haveacupofjohanny.com. That is joa@haveacupofjohanny.com. And I will see you next time, folks. Bye.
Oh, we could fly.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Oh, we could fly.